Hello, and so what I have today for you is a showcase video of some of the Redstone projects I've been working on. This video will also be used as an application for Maizuma Games and SiberianHat's new creative server which they have put together, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. First off, we have a triple piston extended here. I've built this recently, made a full tutorial on it. See, it's button operated, and it actually leaves the blocks behind up the top with the 1 tick monostable. The dimensions are fairly small for what it is, and each line of redstone is how you expand it. It can be used for a sand door. I use it quite often in my bases for that, so nice easy setup to have a door to the interior exterior. It can also be used as a hidden platform. So you can see here, you just press the button and switch between the platforms up and down. It's quite good for that. Next is a railway platform switcher. So what it does is that you can start up the top line and it can then take you down to the bottom, or vice versa. So instead of going around the loop, you just go up and down. You see, if we press this button here, it also has an option to continue on. So you do not always have to switch between the platforms. There we go, the cart just goes off the end. Let's grab another one here. If we press the button again, the piston shall put the block back into place and the cart shall go down to the bottom. And the main advantage of this design is that it doesn't require any slime blocks. Next we have a double piston extender, and this is actually a contained piston extender. So what that means is that none of the lamps will light up, so none of the lamps will be powered during the extension and retraction. You can see that it pops out of the ground. There you go, no lamps are activated. Next is a item elevator. So as you can see up the top, the double chests are full. There's no more room for any items, of course. So if we put the items down in the bottom, you would think that the clock would go and it would fill them up, but in fact it does not. The items stay down the bottom, minimizing lag on the server or on the single player map. But so as soon as we take items out, so we took 16 out there, and we took 32 out of here, we will notice that the clock does in fact activate, and so they will start sending the items up to the top. And also it's silent for the most part, which is another benefit of the design. And as you can see, that clocks are still going, and as soon as they finish up, the chest at the top will be full and then they will go. The design is also tileable, which is good. There's 2 different patterns you can use, and you just switch between each one for make it tileable crossways like that. So you just one next to each other. As you can see, this one's empty and the other side still has items in it even though the clock is there, so the clock has been disabled. Next we have some 3x3 doors. I like to fiddle around with doors a bit. Fun to do. A little bit complicated, they're not the fastest or the smallest, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm just trying to have some fun. I think that, and they work well as well anyway. Next we have a item shop here. So you have all your different currencies. You can actually have as many as you want. There is no limit on how long it would just on how many you can have. Sorry, it'll just take a bit longer. And the advantage of this shop is that you can actually do multiple trades in the one dropper at the one time. So as you can see, I put in 3 lots of items, and we have now got the same amount in payments returned back to us. So that we can have items. So you put your items into the dropper, and the payments will return back to the dropper without having to leave the inventory at all, which is quite handy for multiplayer servers if you wanted to use this. You can also have multiple ratios if you wanted to. So as you can see, the redstone torch I just put in will actually give us 2 iron ingots back instead of just the one. Or you can have 1 to 2 or others. It just depends on how you wire it up. And each individual currency is just an extra distance or an extra line to the hoppers. You can see the full circuit here. It's quite compact and works very well. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.